Narcissists live a fantasy where they're a special type of greatness, where they see themselves as having unique traits, skills, abilities, that they're special in some way compared to normal people. Narcissists feel different from most people. Ever since they were young, most of them, ever since they were young, something often would have happened which caused them to feel that they don't really fit in. And as they grow into teenagers and into adulthood, they oftentimes just feel different, as if they don't feel as if they don't fit in with most people, with the crowd. All of these issues, these unresolved issues that they have within, that they sweep under the rug, whether it's unhealed trauma, unhealed abandonment issues, unaddressed insecurities, whatever the issues may be, they sweep it under the rug. They don't deal with the problems within. But in their core, they do feel they're very different. But over time, this feeling of being different, this feeling of not fitting in, they associate that feeling with a certain type of specialness, a certain type of uniqueness. And over time, they build in their minds and themselves this fantasy that they're somehow special, better than most people, or better than everyone. So they have this way of thinking where they see themselves as a form of greatness. A form of greatness that many or most people wouldn't understand, that maybe some people understand. And what they're really out there looking for are people, good targets, good supply, who will reflect back to them the greatness that they want to believe so bad that they really are. When people reinforce this feeling of greatness that they have within themselves, it's easier for them to keep those unaddressed, unhealed core wounds that they have. Whether it's some form of trauma, abandonment issues, insecurities, they can keep that swept under the rug, and they can temporarily ignore those things when somebody's reflecting back to them the fantasy that they so bad want to live in and want to believe, which is that they are somehow unique, special, a form of greatness above all others. So narcissists do live in this fantasy world of their own. They do have this mental construct that they need to keep believing is real for them to survive. And that's one reason why it's so difficult to be around them and so difficult to associate with them. Because anytime you do or say something that doesn't support their fantasy of greatness, or that conflicts with it, or that in any way suggests that maybe they're normal, it causes an injury and they feel awful. Because what that stuff is really doing is, evidence that's all around them is constantly suggesting that they are just nothing more than average, nothing more than normal. When people are not reinforcing what they really want to believe in themselves, they feel hurt, they feel injured, they feel offended, they feel threatened. Oftentimes things like that will cause them to strike at people, to put people down. So often they feel that people are trying to target them and attack them when people are not trying to do any such thing. It's because people are not feeding the fantasy of greatness that they want to believe is real. Because not everybody lives in the mental construct, the mental constructed world that the narcissist fabricated for themselves. That's the world that the narcissist wants to live in. Other people don't live in that world. People live in their own worlds, in their own mental constructs. But what the narcissist wants are people who will reflect back to them what they so bad want to believe about themselves. But at the core, they don't believe. At the core, they have all these unresolved issues that they try to ignore and keep hidden from themselves. But time and time again, these things surface because the evidence around them suggests and reminds them that those things are there. So yeah, narcissists do live in this fantasy world that they created for themselves, where they are somehow special, where they are somehow, in some way, not understood by most people, understood by just the few who have the ability to understand the greatness which they possess, and people who can actually reflect that belief back to them are people who they consider as good supply, and they're not easy to come across.